14 healthy foods that are actually unhealthy for people with diabetes. Diabetes is a chronic illness that has achieved epidemic proportions in both adults and children around the world. Diabetes, if left uncontrolled, can lead to a variety of severe problems, including heart failure, renal disease, blindness, and other complications. These disorders have also been related to prediabetes. Importantly, some foods will boost blood sugar and insulin levels as well as stimulate inflammation, potentially increasing the risk of disease. In today's video, we will share with you the 14 healthy foods that are actually unhealthy for people with diabetes. Number 1. Fruit juices. Fruit juice provides a lot of sugar, which rapidly increases blood sugar levels. As a result, people with diabetes should generally avoid consuming fruit juice. In general, consuming whole fruit is preferable to drinking fruit juice. Fruit juice was once thought to be a safe drink, but new research suggests that drinking it on a regular basis may increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Market-based fruit juices are lower in fiber and essential nutrients than whole fruit, since the initial nutritional value is often lost due to peeling or mixing of the pulp. They still have additional sugars and additives that boost the carbohydrate level. As a result, eating the entire fruit rather than consuming a glass of juice is preferable. Fruit juices are among the toxic ingredients that can lead to diabetes. Do you find this video interesting so far? Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and ring the notification bell if you want to see more content like this. Number 2. Honey. Honey is a natural sweetener and the perfect sugar substitute for a diabetic diet. While honey is considered healthy for diabetics due to its antioxidative and anti-inflammatory properties, its high sucrose content can worsen diabetes in some people. As for every sweetener, moderation is important, and a small amount of honey can be beneficial to diabetics. Number 3. Smoothies. Smoothies can seem to be a healthy choice, and they can be a great way to get fiber and other nutrients from fruits and vegetables. The wrong kind of smoothie, on the other hand, can be a poor idea for people with diabetes, particularly while eating out. Smoothies are an excellent way to eat superfoods, including spinach and green leaves. Other foods, on the other hand, can be high in fat and sugar, increasing the likelihood of sugar spikes and weight gain. Smoothies are high in fiber and protein and can help you lose weight by keeping you fuller for longer. However, most market-based smoothies contain several servings of pureed fruit, which is more for the diabetes diet's serving limit. They also have a lot of sugar and flavorings. It is preferable to make sugar-free smoothies at home. Number 4. Chicken and eggs. Poultry, such as chicken and eggs, is nutritious since they are high in protein and vitamins. However, as chicken and eggs are fried, their fat content rises, raising glucose levels in the body. As a result, choose lean meat over thick meat chunks, and cook meat by grilling, broiling, or roasting. Approximately 186 milligrams of cholesterol is present in one large egg. Once the egg is consumed, there isn't any space for more dietary cholesterol. According to research, eating a lot of eggs can increase your risk of developing type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Number 5. Bananas. Bananas are rich in carbohydrates. Carbohydrate-rich foods are believed to cause a fast rise in blood sugar levels. A medium banana has 14 grams of sugar and 6 grams of starch. Bananas, on the other hand, are high in fiber. Bananas are high in potassium, B6, magnesium, vitamin C, and fiber. They are high in antioxidants and are good for your heart. However, ripe bananas produce about 16% more sugar than raw bananas, which may affect a diabetic's insulin levels. Number 6. Bowls of cereal. Cereals, especially sweetened breakfast cereals, contain a lot of artificial sugar coating, which is bad for diabetics. These cereals are heavily refined and have a higher carbohydrate content. They are also low in protein, which is essential for maintaining blood sugar levels. Many breakfast cereal products are high in fast-digesting carbohydrates. These carbohydrates usually have a high glycemic index. That means your body breaks them down easily, causing your blood sugar levels to rise rapidly. This can be risky if you have diabetes. Number 7. Protein bars. Energy or protein bars are healthy pre- or post-workout treats because they assist with energy and muscle recovery. They are, though, heavy in calories, fat, sugars, and carbohydrates. Choose high-fiber, whole-grain energy bars made from fat-free milk. Number 8. Cookies. White flour, milk, and sugar are often used in the preparation of cookies. White flours have refined carbohydrates and fewer vitamins and minerals than whole grains since they are processed more thoroughly. Avoid foods made of white flour and go for items made of whole grains. Number 9. Granola. The majority of granola is sweetened with sugar or honey and contains a variety of dried fruits. It is a concentrated carbohydrate supply, and a small amount of the food will add up to a higher number of calories and carbs. Avoid store-bought granola bars and better opt for homemade versions that have less dried fruits and are unsweetened. Sugar-free granola alternatives are a nice choice, but keep in mind that there is always a limit on how much you can consume, and it includes the natural carbohydrates of the cereals and maybe any dehydrated fruit. Remember that no food is strictly prohibited. However, choose foods with a low glycemic index and no added sugars. Number 10. Yogurt. Fruit-flavored yogurt, for example, is made with fruit sweeteners, full-fat milk, and is high in carbs and sugar. Because of its high sugar content, a cup of fruit-flavored yogurt can contain up to 81% of its calories. Greek yogurt is the perfect choice for diabetics because it is low in calories and has no added sugar or flavoring. Yogurt can be a nutrient-dense meal or a quick snack. It's low in carbs and rich in protein when unsweetened and Greek style. This means that, unlike other forms of carbohydrates, it would not induce blood sugar spikes in diabetics. Number 11. Coffee. Because of the availability of essential nutrients such as riboflavin, manganese, and potassium, coffee has been shown to increase physical performance, burn fat, and enhance focus and attention. Blended coffees with syrup, sugar, or whipped cream, on the other hand, should be avoided. Your blood sugar levels increase above average after meals. Caffeine can make it more difficult to reduce to a safe level. This will result in dangerously elevated blood sugar levels. This can increase the risk of diabetes complications, such as nerve injury or heart failure over time. A cup of hot, unsweetened black coffee is a safer option. Number 12. Oatmeal. Oats are rich in fiber and are ideal for diabetes management. Flavored oatmeal, on the other hand, is often lower in fiber and carbohydrates and higher in sugar and unwanted additives. When purchasing oatmeal, it is best to read the labels on the oatmeal package to determine the amount of fiber and additives. If you eat instant oatmeal, oatmeal with added sugar, or eat too many at once, you can experience a rise in blood sugar levels. Oatmeal may be harmful to people who already have gastroparesis or delayed gastric emptying. Oatmeal fiber can delay stomach emptying in people with diabetes and gastroparesis. Number 13. White rice. According to Harvard Medical School, rice has a high glycemic index and a lot of carbohydrates. This suggests that rice has the ability to rapidly increase blood glucose levels to very high levels. Eating a lot of high glycemic foods will improve insulin resistance and make controlling your blood sugar more difficult. You can rather go for brown rice. When compared to white rice, brown rice produces a significantly lower blood sugar increase during meals. Brown rice also has the heart-healthy advantage of reducing total and bad LDL cholesterol. Number 14. Dried fruits. Dried fruits such as almonds, raisins, dried figs, and dried apricots have a high sugar content because drying concentrates the sugar and thereby increases the calorie count. Consumption of dried fruits in excess will raise glucose levels in diabetics. As a result, dried fruits can be added to the diabetes diet as fruit substitutes. Knowing which foods to quit when you have diabetes can be difficult at times. However, adhering to a few rules can help. Your key targets should be to avoid fatty fats, liquid sugars, refined grains, and other diets high in refined carbohydrates. Avoiding foods that raise blood sugar levels and promote insulin resistance will help you stay stable and lower the risk of potential diabetes complications. Did you find this video helpful or informative? Let us know in the comments section below. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos. Don't forget to like and share. Stay healthy!